Hi everybody. Today I'm gonna show you about what is post processing and how you can use it in Unreal Engine 5. So if you go to the website Unreal Engine dot post processing effect, you will have detailed information about it. This is the rendering technique apply on the scene, combination of color and other feature like lighting, temperature, and more of it. This is a great tool for the artist and designer to use. Here they explain how you can use it and what is the functionality the post processing have. So here you can see the depth of field if you use post processing. So this is the cinematic depth of field, and this is on the left. This is there is no depth of field. So here you can see the bloom, the shining effect, and without it there is no shining effect. So here you can see the exposure and local exposure. You can make a scene more exposed than actually is. So here you can see the chromatic effect. So you can see the difference between dot mask enable and disable. You can clearly see it. There is other option also, lens flare. You can see the lens flare. There is other option also. There are lot of option in post processing. If I explain it briefly, you it will take 1 hour or two. There is a color gradient, luminance. Here is lumen global illumination enable and disable effect. You can see the difference. There is a base global illumination enable and disable. There is a ray tracing, screen space reflection, and lumen reflection. Ray tracing reflection and screen space reflection. You clearly can see the difference between both of them, and we can make a different kind of scene with the same scene, like this cartoonish or this 2D effect, ambient oscillation. If you see the edge, you can see the difference in the edge. Ambient oscillation, motion blur, ray tracing difference. There are few changes that make lot of changes by looking through the scene. So please do go to that page and see it to yourself in detail if you want to know more. So I just add post processing, search in place actor. If you don't find the place actor, go to Windows and you will find place actor. You can search here, or you can go to the visual effects and you will find post processing volume in here. Just drag and drop, and you will find a lot of option in here. In the detail panel you will find lot of option. Infinite extent, if you check it, there will be effect in everywhere. If you uncheck it, there will be effect inside the box. You can extend the box radius, or you can use this. I will use this because I want to apply the effect in here, and I want to show you that what the change make. So I just take the bloom, it will be standard, and I will increase the intensity, and you can see the difference in the scene previously and now. If we uncheck it, infinite extent, then will be no effect. It will be effect when we go inside the bots, the post processing bots. Otherwise, if you are outside of the bots, there will be no effect. So I enable the infinite, and I made few changes. So I make it default, and I change now threshold. You can see the difference if we up and down the threshold. There are other option also. There is advanced settings, exposure. There is no auto exposure. I just make it manual, and I made the composition as mine. You can see what the composition effect. We can go to the other setting like lens flare, local exposure, depth of field, temperature, color gradient, mice. If I go to the mice and change the color, you can see how it effect. It almost look like the green effect. I can make it green blue and make scene like under the ocean. We can use this post processing to show under the ocean. There is a white color balance. We can increase and decrease. You see the version in lighting. You can use it in your post processing also. We can change the color. You can see only the bots have the effect. It is becoming green and blue. You can see if we change. There is a contrast. We can also change it, and you can see how it effect on the scene, on the level. There is shadow. We can change the shadow. We can change the color. There is a Roman reflection. We can increase and decrease. If we untick the infinite extent, then it is only affected inside the post processing. I just make it large so we can go inside and see it ourselves. Now I'll duplicate, drag the object while pressing Alt. It will duplicate the object. And changes the color to the box. I make it red. One is blue, one is red. So I just change the method and I just increase the intensity. So it's green with a lower intensity and it's red with higher intensity. Now I can make another duplicate. Control and drag with left. Keep pressing with the mouse and I make it more red, less red, and green. So this is how you can use the post processing function. Please check all the function and make whatever settings you need to change. uh, you can make your own scene or you can use extend enable with one post processing or many post processing. It totally depends on you. So that's it for today's tutorial. Bye bye everybody.